Hi, I'm Nick from tastyfoodanddrink.com. I'm here to show you a couple of different things you can pick up in the grocery store that can help rescue your cocktail bar at your relative's house or your own house this holiday. We're going to assume you have some very basic stuff, vodka, rum, gin, etc., so that you can make some of these drinks, but we're going to show you what you can do with some citrus, some bitters, vermouth, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, tonic water, and ginger ale, and maybe we'll make something with eggnog. Alright, so let's get started with the first drink. Alright, so the first drink we're going to make is a martini. And this is actually a vodka martini. You can do these with vodka, or you can do them with gin. Okay? Up to you. Depends what your relatives have, depends what you like. Now, first things first, we need vodka. 3 parts vodka. We're only going to do a half part vermouth. Alright? Dash of bitters. These are orange bitters. They're going to add a little bit of an orangey kind of element to the drink. And we're going to put some ice in here. Now, ice, always at the end. Alright? And ignore my hands, sinks behind the camera. So, typically, Mr. Bond enjoys these shaken. We're actually not going to shake this. The traditional way of doing this is stirring them. So we're going to give it a quick stir. Remember, the longer you dilute this, the more you're going to taste your relative's ice. So if you have bad ice, it's going to taste bad. So, the reason we kept the lid. Lid goes on top. Pour into a chilled martini glass. And we are going to garnish with lemon peel. If I can put the thing on right. A little bit of pith. A little bit of peel, over the top. Drop it in. And there you have it, martini. Alright, so we're going to do a gin and tonic. So, real simple, your relatives need to have gin. And you need to pick up a bottle of tonic water at the store. They're usually like $1. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 1 part gin. And then we're going to take about 3 parts tonic water. You don't have to be exact, just kind of close. And then we'll garnish with a lime. And there you have it, gin and tonic. Alright, Nick again from Tasty Food and Drink. We're going to do the dark and stormy. So, you're going to need to dig out whatever not so great dark rum that your relatives happen to have lying around. And we're going to need 1.5 parts of this, so 1.5 ounces of it. Alright, and then we're going to take the ginger ale, top with ginger ale, and we garnish with a lime. Dark and stormy. Alright, we're going to do the Cosmopolitan now. Everyone's Sex and the City favorite, so if you're still living, I don't know, a decade ago or so, this drink's for you. So, we've got a shot glass this time because too many different elements going on here. But, we're going to take vodka. We're going to say that 1 shot glass is 4 parts. Put that in. Then we're going to do 1.5 parts of this. We're going to fill it up about halfway. This is triple sec. Going to add that orangey note. Put that in. Now, we're going to give it a very scientific measurement of about half a lime. We're just going to squeeze that right in there. It's going to brighten up the drink a bit and really add some character. Alright, got a little bit of lime there. Now, take the cranberry juice. We're going to do 3/4 of the way up here. Alright, that's pretty close. It's going to give it that nice color and a little bit of brightness. And then, you're going to shake this. With ice would be better. Throw some ice in here. Now, if you have good ice wherever you are, you can shake a little bit longer. If, however, you're somewhere with lousy ice, your goal is to put the ice in towards the end. So, you just give it a quick shake just to chill it, not too much dilution, so you're not getting too much of that ice in there. And then pour. And there you have it. Here's a Cosmo. Greg, you can put this shot on your Facebook. Alright, so if you're a whiskey drinker, Manhattan. Now, if you're going to make a Manhattan, two things. Bitters, you take them from home, get them at the store, not that expensive, $5, $6, they last you almost forever, unless you go through a lot of them. And then sweet vermouth. This stuff, often misused ingredient, gets left out. Or your relatives forget about it, they put it in the drawer, nobody sees it again until next Christmas. Doesn't taste great. It's fortified wine, goes bad, put it in the fridge, it's got about a month. Okay? So, we're going to start with bourbon. We're going to do 2.5 parts bourbon. What we're going to do, we're going to take vermouth, and we're going to do, it depends how you feel. I personally like to do a 5-to-1 ratio, so we're going to do about 1/2 part of the vermouth. Alright? Now, bitters. These are like seasonings, so your salt and pepper. Personally, I like Fee Brothers from Rochester. So, 2-3 shakes of bitters in there to get it all nice and happy. We'll add some ice to our shaker. So that we don't dilute it, we put the ice in last. Now, you're thinking shake. Again, all spirits cocktail, you're actually going to stir, not shake. When you shake, you impart air, you cloud, you bruise. It doesn't give that nice clear drink color. It also adds extra dilution. So, take your strainer, put it on top. Get it all over the bar because you're being sloppy like I am. And then we are going to take the citrus peeler, which has gotten away from me. Pardon me a second. And hit my tripod. Very nice tripod. Thank you. And we're going to get a little bit of a garnish on here. So we're going to get some orange zest. We're actually going to take it, and what we're going to do is we're going to twist it right over the top here so that when you squeeze that little squeeze, it releases those essential oils. Alright? So you get that nice orangey smell in the top of the glass. And cheers. There you have your Manhattan. Mad Men approved. Alright, let's bring it home. So, after dinner, looking for something a little sweet, looking for something a little bit boozy. Let's do some eggnog. Alright, so, brandy. Pretty much any kind of brandy will do. Apple brandy may taste funny in this, and so may pear, so you're looking for a fairly traditional standard brandy. Here we got some Christian Brothers. About $8 typically, not expensive. So we've got a 6 count there, and then we'll just finish with eggnog. So a little bit on the boozy side. We're going to add a little bit of nutmeg in here, just to give it some spice, and then we'll give it a stir. And there you have it. We have a nice eggnog. Tastes like the holidays. Other variations of this, you can use generally a darker rum with a little bit of spice, something a little spicy that'll help bring it out. So, that is all the drinks that I can possibly make at this point, because somebody has to drink all of these. And unfortunately, there's only a few people here, so that might be a challenge. But if you're at your relative's house and you have some of these things lying around, I hope this has inspired you to pick up the shaker or the spoon and maybe try and make a couple of cocktails yourself. Alright, so if you'd like to follow me, I'm at Tasty Food Drink on Twitter. Also have an Instagram, Tasty Food and Drink. And then finally, as always, comment section of YouTube is great. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next year. Happy holidays.